Students, today we are going to discuss the stability of the coordination compounds. Now students, till now we have discussed that what are the coordination compounds or the complex compounds, then what are the different, we can say the type of coordination compounds formed on the basis of the structure that we are getting octahedral complexes, we are getting square planar complexes, and we have also discussed the bonding in the coordination compounds through the Werner theory, uh, BBD theory and the CFT theory. Now today we are going to discuss about the stability of the coordination compounds. Now the coordination compounds, when they are formed, the ligands approaches the metal ion. Now it is not so that all the ligands are going to add up together to the central metal ion. The addition of, or we can say the bonding of the ligand to the central metal ion, right, is considered to be taking place step by step to explain the stability of the coordination compound. Now, the stability here is related with the thermodynamic and the kinetic stability of the compound. So here, first of all, let us consider that the stability constant of the coordination compound, which we can derive by considering the one by one, right, addition of the ligand to the central metal atom. Now let's see here, let this be the metal atom M. Now a ligand approaches to it and a complex compound is being formed. Now for this we can write down the stability constant K1 as ml upon, right. In the same way, we can now, once this complex is formed, this ml is formed, now one more ligand is approaching, and you can see here that one, it is getting formed in ml2. So K2 for this will be ml2, ml and L. Similarly, we can write the next expression. Students, here the K3 will be equal to ml3, ml2, and this is L. Now for the formation of ml4, students, here we are discussing the formation of ml4 complex. So K4 will be equal to ml4 upon ml3 and L. Now if we have got in this way ml, ml, n minus 1 L, that time the, here it is stability constant K n minus 1, it is m l n minus 1 m ln m l n minus 1, and this is L, right. So these are the different stability, we have just written here the constant which is actually the equilibrium constants for this expression. Now finally we can write down the stability constant, right. So here the stability constant will be equal to K1, K2, K3, so on, right. Now as I said that this stability constant is denoting the thermodynamic and kinetic stability of complex. right? So beta here stands for the thermodynamic and the kinetic stability of the complex, right students? So stability constant here, now presently we are relating it with thermodynamic stability. Now greater is the value of beta, that is the stability constant, greater will be the thermodynamic stability of the complex in the solution, right? So this is about the stability constant. Now students, we are going to discuss about the factors which governs the stability of the coordination compound or the complexes. So the first factor is the charge density on the metal ion. Greater is the charge density on the metal ion, greater will be the stability of the complexes. Now the first factor is the charge density of metal. So here greater is the charge density of metal ion, more will be the stability. Now from the charge density, you can give it the relation with the charge. Here it is ionic charge upon the surface area of ion, right? So you can see here that the charge density of the metal ion is related with the surface area of the ion. That is, if the charge on the ion is, we can say, is high, right, and the surface area, right, of the ion is less, in that case the charge density will finally come to be high, and hence it will form strong coordinate bond with the ligand, and hence the stable complex compound will be formed. So the higher magnitude of charge and smaller the size of the ion will lead to the greater charge density, and hence there will be more stronger coordinate bond. As a result, there will be the stable complex compound. For the stability of the complex compound, the coordinate bond should be strong. Right? Now, the next one under this we can discuss is the oxidation state. Oxidation state of ion, metal ion. Higher is the oxidation state of metal ion, right? What will happen? The stronger coordinate bond will be formed and stability of the complex will be high. So higher the oxidation state, stable is the compound. Yes. Now students, what happens in time that the oxidation state of the metal ion, if for comparison, is same, right? Then how we are going to compare? We compare it through the size. That is, if the two metal ions have the same oxidation state, right? That is, if we take copper is also having the two positive state, oxidation state, and the cobalt is also having two oxidation state. Now both the metal have got the same oxidation state. Now among this, now Since the oxidation state is same, now which ion will have the greater stability, right? So for that, how you will compare? You will just check the size of the ion then. Now among the two, right? If you see the cobalt and copper, so which one has got the smaller size of the ion, students? So you will find that the copper ion, right? The copper ion has got the smaller size, and hence the stability. So here if we see that the stability, or sorry, the size of the complex ion of this ion is smaller size. It has got the smaller size, right? And hence the smaller size, the charge density will be high. Charge density high, hence thermal stability will be more. So the stability is more. Hope so this is clear. The stability of the copper ion is going to be more than that of the cobalt ion, because the copper ion has got the smaller size, right? The smaller size, the charge density, right? It will be is going to be high. If the greater the charge density of the metal ion, stronger is going to be the coordinate bond, and hence greater is going to be the stability of the complex. The next factor on which the stability of the complex depends upon the nature of the ligand. Now here the nature of the ligand means the tendency of the ligand to donate its lone pair to the metal ion. Some ligands can easily donate it, some doesn't donate easily, right? So the ligands which have got greater tendency to donate the electron pair to the central metal ion will be uh, having a greater influence on the stability of the complex. Now the nature of the ligand means here tendency to donate lone pair to central metal ion. Right, students? So here, if we compare ammonia and cyanide ion, they both are the ligands, right? Right. So here, nitrogen in ammonia, nitrogen just donates its lone pair to the central metal atom to form a coordinate bond. Similarly, in the cyanide ion, carbon also just donate an electron pair to the central metal ion to form a coordinate bond, right? But if we compare the two, the cyanide ion has or greater ease, or it just with greater ease donate its electron pair to metal ion, hence complexes with cyanide has greater stability, right, student? So the complexes which will have Cn negative as a ligand will show the greater stability, right, compared to the other ligands, right? So the next factor which is there under the nature of the ligand is the Chillet effect. Now when we were discussing the chelation, that time also I have told you that the complexes where there will be a chillet form, right? Will be formed, there the stability leads to the stability of the complex. Now under this nature of ligand, we will just the complexes with chelating ligands have greater stability. Right, students? So the complex's stability will depend upon the nature of the metal ion, and it will also depend upon the nature of the ligand. So when we discuss about the nature of the metal ion, under that heading we discuss that will depend upon the charge density of the metal ion. Greater the charge density of the metal ion, more will be the stability of the complex, and the charge density will depend upon the ionic size of the ion. Right? So if we have smaller the ionic size, greater is going to be the charge density, and hence stronger is going to be the coordinate bond. Next was the oxidation state. If the complexes having the central metal ion with the same oxidation state and same ligand, at that time, how we are going to compare? We will just calculate, we will just see the size of the ion. The ion which is smaller in size will have greater stability, right? Next, we are discussed here the nature of the ligands. So the ligands nature is mainly based upon their basic nature, that is tendency to donate their electron pair to the central metal ion. So the greater is the ease with which the ligand can donate its electron pair to the central metal ion will lead to the stability of the complex. So if we on comparing, we compared ammonia and the cyanide ion. The cyanide has got the greater ease, and hence the complexes with the cyanide ion, right, will show the greater stability. And the more factor, whenever the complex has got a chelating ligand or a chelate is formed there, it will lead to the stability of the complexes. Right, students? So get this topic noted down in your notebook.